Mr. Clerk, will you please read Communication 3.9 into the record?
Communication 3.9, Report of Change Orders Authorized February 1st through 15th, 2013, from Finance Director Nancy Crawford, dated March 11th, 2013, transmitting the above report pursuant to Hawaii County Code Section 2-12.3.
May I have a motion to close file on Communication 3.9?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember Kanua and seconded by Councilmember Yoshimoto. Any discussion? Being that there's no discussion, I'll do a voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Communication 3.9 is filed. Mr. Clerk, please read Communication 3.10 into the record, please.
Communication 3.10, Report of Change Orders Authorized February 16th through the 28th, 2013, from Finance Director Nancy Crawford, dated March 15, 2013, transmitting the above report pursuant to Hawaii County Code Section 2-12.3.
May I have a motion to close file on Communication 3.10?
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember Onishi and seconded by Councilmember Kanuha. Any discussion? Being that there's no discussion, I'll do a voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Communication 3.10 is filed. Mr. Clerk, please read Communication 7.2 into the record.
Communication 7.2, Report of Transfers Authorized March 1st through 15, 2013, from Controller K. Oshiro, dated March 18, 2013, transmitting the above report.
May I have a motion to close file on Communication 7.2?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember Onishi, seconded by Councilmember Kanuha. Any discussion? Being no discussion, I'll do a voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Communication 7.2 is filed. Mr. Clerk, please read Communication 219, Bill 57 into the record.
Communication 219, Bill 57, amends Ordinance Number 12-86 as amended the operating budget for the County of Hawaii for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2013. From Finance Director Nancy Crawford, dated March 18, 2013, the bill appropriates revenue of $30,000 in the fund balance reserved for liquor control account and appropriates same for the public programs account, $17,500, and the travel conferences account, $12,500. These funds will be used to continue the drug, alcohol, tobacco, DAT awareness program for high schools and elementary school student athletes, and for commissioners, board members, and staff to attend the 2013 National Conference of State Liquor Administrators, June 2013.
May I have a motion to approve Bill 57?
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember Onishi and seconded by Councilmember Ford. Any discussion? Councilmember Kanuha?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Yes. Did you want to state your name and just...
Good morning, Madam Chairman, members of the Council. My name is Gerald Takasi. I'm the Director of Liquor Control for the county.
Thank you. I just wanted a few questions. I know in the background justification for the public programs, you talked about funding for this, and did you want to explain that? I mean, it's just as a few things about the program and the schools that are involved.
Sure. The DAT program, or Drug, Alcohol, and Tobacco program, is a program that has been administered by us for approximately 7 or 8 years now. The genesis of it was through specific funding, which was provided from federal government on down to us, and that has run the program for the last, I think this is our 7th years. Unfortunately, last year the program, federal funding ended, so that was the end of the money, and it was going to be the end of the program, but we received quite a few calls from the schools that asked us to consider keeping the program on because they still felt we were thinking it was, it had kind of run its life and maybe we'll try something else. But the schools felt that it was an important program and they kind of implored us to try and keep it on. So we were able to. We did have money through our fine money to keep the program running, and we are budgeting for it in our next year's cycle.
Well, I'm glad because I think the drug and alcohol tobacco the awareness program is, to me, myself, essential to a lot of the kids right up in this community.
Yeah, and they found that it kind of has a good mixture, and it's something that's kind of ongoing because it's a new kind of a crop area. And basically what it was is working with the BIIF and the athletic directors, they would target students, mostly student athletes in the high school arena, which we train to become kind of like student mentors, and we take them through a program of alcohol, awareness and prevention, and as well as drugs and tobacco. They go through a kind of a 2 or 3 day course, which they learn kind of the symptoms and as well as becoming presenters. They in turn go out to all of their feeder schools and target the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders to kind of teach them about the dangers of these items. And we found that they're closer in time to these kids, so they have a much greater impact on them. They kind of speak the same language and things. So, that's the feedback that we get from the schools, that they're kind of looked up to, in their communities, in all of our communities, and that there's this connection between them. So, just as I guess in the broader community, we kind of look up to sports figures to, carry on the day. It's happening at a lower level, and that's what these programs are.
Does the program actually reach every elementary school and high school?
I don't know about everyone, but yes, all the high schools are participating, and I think all of the elementary schools. So, they're reporting back to us that numbers like about 4,000 or 5,000 students are impacted by the program annually.
Well, great. Well, I'll yield. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Councilmember Onishi?
Hi, Gerald. I just noticed that it says like 4th and 5th graders in that elementary school. So do you folks work with the DARE program? Because I know DARE kind of works with, I think, 3rd and 5th graders.
Yeah, I'll say not directly. From what I understand, I'm pretty sure it's the same types of programs, but I don't know that we work directly with them, and not to say that we wouldn't, but we kind of leave it to the DOE to kind of pick the students that are going to be part of the program, and we don't dictate to them who's involved in it, but I think certainly we would want to work with DARE and try to have a cohesive message through it all.
Because I think DARE kind of basically teaches them the drugs, alcohol, tobacco concept too, right? And
so it's probably the same message, but I suppose you can't hear it enough, and different speakers and different times might impact people differently. I do know that in the past we have provided DARE, the lifeguards, and lots of the other entities funding through the specific funds to try and through Parks and Recreation to try and promote a lot of their programs to kind of get the kids off the street, to provide them activities, because I guess that's what was found to be one of the big things. Busy minds keep them away from these types of things. So, we were trying to provide those things in the past. Unfortunately, that funding got cut. So, we're trying to keep out whatever we still can.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would like to see is that, you know, since this is like kind of like county funds going directly to like county programs to help subsidize them, you know, because, you know, they all are too losing funding from here and there, whatever sources that they had, right? And so to kind of give the money directly to DOE, I mean, and let DOE do the, I guess, the workshops, right? I mean, I would rather see the money go towards like DARE and so forth, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll talk to the chief about, you know, if we can assist them as well.
Good, right on, yeah, thank you. And then the last question I had is that you folks have this for the traveling, right? How many commissioners or board members and staff will be going?
We haven't figured out. We typically annually budget for 4 staff members. I guess after we budgeted this year, Honolulu is going to be the site of the national this year. So we're asking for the funds to try and send really as many as we can possibly send. Kind of twofold. It's in Hawaii, so it should be cheaper for us. But secondly, to kind of show support for the Honolulu delegation, because I think they're having a little problems filling up their slots, just kind of because of the economic climate overall. So to help them, we're trying to, you know, put as many people as we can over there.
And I support that. It's like when other, you know, like even for like HSAC, when other islands host the HSAC conference, state conference, it's like, yeah, they need help because of limited staffing. So, you know, I always encourage where other counties can help out in whatever ways, because like we're just one big island or, you know, one whole state. So we got to help out each other with the revenue source. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Councilmember Elegant.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Takasi, I gotta ask you, because you said that the BIF athletic directors from high schools and elementary school teachers around the island, exactly what schools, do you know?
Let's see if I can go through. Well, I know for specifically Keaau and Poho are, you know, so your districts are.
That's all I need to know.
But I know Kealakahi and Kohala, and really, I want to say every public schools participate in some of the private schools, but I can't, off the top of my head, name them all. So.
But you named the ones out.
Yeah, that's what I
Thank
figured.
Councilmember Yoshimoto.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So, Gerald, let's see. So is this going to be in your upcoming budget, something that you can anticipate that you might normally want to fund?
Yes. You know, since there's still continued interest in it, we have put it in our budget for next year.
Oh, good. Well. Terrific. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it continues. I think it's a really good program, and I've heard really good things. And in fact, you know, my son, I think, participated in that program too, and he brought back a wealth of information, which is good. It shows that the message is being received. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Being none, let's do a voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Bill 57 moves forward to council with a positive recommendation. Before we adjourn, I would like to announce that the Committee on Finance will be holding 3 days of special meetings regarding the departmental budget and program reviews. The meetings will be held here in the council chambers at 25 Aupuni Street, Hilo, Hawaii, on Wednesday, April 10th, Thursday, April 11th, and Friday, April 12th. The meetings will convene each day at 9 a.m. Being that there is no further business, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember Yoshimoto, seconded by Councilmember Ford. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Meeting adjourned, sorry.
Okay, thank you very much.
Group lunch, I think, group lunch. Newsletter. Yes, they did.
Then I think
You mail it?
I email it out.